Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to try and put together what we know to potentially figure out what Week 8 of Friday Night Funkin' will be, or if there will even be a Week 8 at all, at least in the demo. I know that sounds strange, but you'll have to watch through the whole video to understand. Before I get started on that though, thank you for 139,000 subscribers. We are pretty close to 150,000. Somehow though, 79% of you are not subscribed, so if any part of this video is informative, please consider subscribing. Okay, let's get started. So, it's been nearly 3 months since the Week 7 update on Newgrounds. Crazy, right? It probably hasn't felt that long because of all the amazing mods we've been getting. Anyways, I think the question on everyone's mind is what Week 8 is going to be. It seems we're in luck, as Ninja Muffin put out a tweet about being excited for the update. Unfortunately, the details as to what the update will actually be are foggy. I went back and checked through some Phantom Arcade streams to find some info. Listen into this.
Have you given any hints to who Week 8 is yet?
I can't think of any hints that won't give it away.
Yeah, it's true. I know who it is.
I know you know who it is. You helped me do the designs a little bit.
I did give my 2 cents, but it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool character, cool music. I'm looking forward to it.
This is fair enough after what happened with Tankman, probably best to not say anything. In the next stream, however, what Phantom Arcade said next was downright confusing.
Well here's the only thing I'll really say about the next level. The next level isn't Week 8. There is a new level being worked on. It's not Week 8. Make of that what you will.
This is really strange, as the devs have never called the weeks or songs levels, at least I don't think so. There is a really clever interpretation of what Phantom Arcade said here, and I'll get into that later. Later in the same stream, Phantom Arcade said this.
I want to try and push ourselves to do 2 more levels in the near future before we just kind of disappear into the background and are developing like the thing at large.
Okay, this is just getting ridiculous. Now he's saying that there are 2 levels in development, again, not weeks, levels, before the team stops updating the demo. Before I get into the 2 levels thing, I should say that if the game no longer receiving updates sometime in the near future is a surprise to any of you, it probably shouldn't be. You see, the Kickstarter basically promises, 40 to 50 weeks to be done in around 3 to 4 years? If the team truly wants to progress forward with development, they can't keep on giving us these updates. The game has been in its demo form this whole time, since the very beginning. What we saw in all the weeks? It's only a demo of what's to come. Week 7 being one of the few final updates is to show us the cutscenes, voice acting, and more the full-ass game will feature. With that out of the way, back to what Phantom Arcade meant by levels. I'll start on what he said with 1 more level coming that isn't Week 8. So, I found the previously mentioned clever interpretation of this in the comments of the YouTube upload of the stream. I'm guessing by next level isn't Week 8 means that we'll be getting a new week that is filling one of the gaps within the weeks we've already gotten so far. Honestly, I don't know how I didn't grasp this sooner. It would make sense for a gap in the story to be filled. What is that gap in the story, you may ask? Well, if you watched my Week 7 Explained updated video, or perhaps the story of Friday Night Funkin', you would know the official backstory behind Week 7. If you haven't seen those, allow me to give you a quick rundown so you don't have to go back and watch them. Basically, Daddy Dearest and Mommy Merest send boyfriend and girlfriend off on a holiday. When the 2 of them are on the plane, however, something goes wrong, leading to them being dropped from the plane into the Tankman's war zone. Phantom Arcade didn't specify what went wrong on the plane, as it would give away the character. I think we're starting to notice some links here.
I can't think of any hints that won't give it away.
Now, if there is to be 2 more levels coming to Friday Night Funkin', let's just assume they mean weeks at this point. I'm sick of saying levels. I think I've finally got it all figured out. There is 2 characters in the Friday Night Funkin' trailer advertised as playable characters that have not been featured yet in the game. Hank and Cassette Girl. Pico and Captain have already been implemented and obviously, one day will be playable, replacing Boyfriend if the player chooses to do so. But the other 2 are, well, missing. This is where it all comes together. The next update will likely be Cassette Girl. There's no guarantee, but allow me to give my reasoning behind this. Madness Day, a celebration of the series Madness Combat, is held on September 22nd. Hank is obviously the main character of Madness Combat, so it would be logical to release Hank around this time, similar to how Week 6 was put out in celebration of Pixel Day, a celebration on Newgrounds of all things pixel art. If there is a week in the works that is to fix a gap in the story, it would make sense for Hank to be the character on the plane in the week before Week 7. This is because, well, Hank is a master of all things combat, and could easily be an assassin in the world of Friday Night Funkin', just like Pico being a mercenary. The way I see it is that Hank would be hired by Daddy Dearest to go on the plane with only one task: make sure Boyfriend is killed. It makes even more sense once you've realized Pico was also hired just to be the guy on the ground while Hank was up in the skies, as Pico's only task was to make sure Boyfriend was dead. I mean, come on, there is literally art by Phantom Arcade with Pico and Hank together. Call me crazy, but I think that might mean something. Not only that, but I can already imagine the cutscene for this week. Daddy Dearest and Mummy Mirrorist wave goodbye to Boyfriend and Girlfriend as they board the plane, only to both show a devilish grin as the 2 of them turn their backs. On the plane, Boyfriend and Girlfriend get up to something wacky, which causes the introduction of Hank, and then the first song starts. Doesn't that just make sense? Again, I probably sound crazy, but that's what theorizing is, right? Sounding crazy just hoping to get at least one thing right. Okay, enough rambling. If the next week is likely to be Cassette Girl while we wait for Madness Day to roll around in September, I guess I should at least tell you who Cassette Girl is. Interestingly enough, she is kinda just an original character created by Softdon. Some interesting things about her include her hat being a combo of both a music player and, well, a normal cap, as well as the ability to open up her own face and put cassettes in. Well, that's odd to say the least. Seems there is good potential for her week to be unique. Anyways, there is also the possibility that everything I've come up with in this video is completely wrong. Considering Week 7 was the last release, it may be more logical for the devs to release 3 more weeks to round up to a 10-week demo for everyone to enjoy. It could also be possible that we won't see Cassette Girl or Hank for another 3 years until the full game is done, but I feel like that won't happen. If they've already teased these 2 as coming to the game, why not just put them out there and then make every single week a surprise in the full game? I guess my interpretation of them putting Cassette Girl while they wait for Madness Day would have some sense in this regard. However, I don't know the dev team's thought process and planning, only they do. So I suppose all we can do is wait and see. And with that, that's going to be all for today's video. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, join the Discord server if you want to chat and perhaps even theorize with the community. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Saturday and Sunday are strong days, the rest are weekdays. Subscribe.